Updates from TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. In the midst of a affair controversy, GMA anchors passionately kiss as Andrew Shue's kid shuns her. TJ, 45, and Amy, 49, are seen strolling along the pier while conversing, laughing, and kissing one another before going to a nearby seaside restaurant for lunch and drinks. The couple appeared a little more restrained during their lunch date, but Amy seized the opportunity to put her arm around TJ and lay her head on his shoulder. Following news that TJ, who had been married to Marilee Fiebig for 12 years, had filed for divorce from her in New York on Wednesday, the couple made an appearance a few hours later. TJ and Amy were removed from GMA3 once the public learned of their affair. Amy was married to Tim McIntosh for 12 years before being married to Andrew Shue, a former Melrose Place actor. Ava and Annalise are the two daughters she has with McIntosh. Amy sought a divorce in 2008, but on February 6, 2010, her 37th birthday, she wed Andrew. Nate, Aiden, and Wyatt are three of her stepsons from her marriage to Shue. Following the news of the purported affair, Amy and Andrew's divorce was reportedly nearly finished, according to Page 6. According to a source who spoke to People magazine, TJ Holmes and Amy Robach even spent the holidays together. According to public court records, Holmes filed for divorce on Thursday, and according to reports, Robach's marriage ended in August. The source stated that the two had only started dating after they had both broken up. This was two consenting adults who were each separated, the insider claimed. Within weeks of one another, they split from their wives in August. After 13 years of marriage and a hot romance with co-star Amy Robach, her husband and GMA co-anchor TJ Holmes filed for divorce from the 45-year-old on December 28, 2022. Exclusive information about TJ's hiring of Robert H. Moses of Moses Ziegelman Richards and Notaro, LLP was provided by the U.S. Sun. Only a few days later, TJ was spotted in Miami with Amy Robach on a romantic excursion to end the year. Amy Robach, a GMA star, recently posted on Instagram about trying to keep a straight face and looked to have reactivated her account. As early this month's allegations of her alleged affair with co-star TJ Holmes began to circulate, the morning show anchor apparently shut down her platform. Despite the fact that Robach hasn't posted anything since November 24, it appears like her account has been renewed. Additionally, she hasn't posted anything on her Instagram stories. In her most recent post, the GMA3 actress posted a photo from Prague, Czechia, with the comment, "Me attempting to keep a straight face." As she observed the holiday season, she wished her admirers a happy Thanksgiving. TJ Holmes, 45, and Amy Robach, 49, were replaced as GMA anchors in December 2022 after rumors of an affair surfaced. The two, who started co-anchoring GMA in 2020, have been seen out on dates in the past month. On November 11, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, TJ and Amy were sighted relaxing at a cottage for the weekend in upstate New York. This is when the public first learned about the relationship. The co-stars appeared to be getting pushed out of the stuffy morning show, according to a source close to the ABC News program's production, who also revealed that top talent and executives were upset about the affair. The relationship expert continued by saying that it is more probable that their relationship will suffer if public opinion turns against them or if negative press coverage continues. They will allegedly question if they simply allowed themselves to sacrifice too much professionally in order to be together personally. Finally, the journalists may have been temporarily removed from the air, but the dating expert suggested that this may just be a tactic to buy time while GMA3 decides on its destiny. Hemmings speculated that Holmes and Robach might think they will be reinstated after the media hysteria subsides, or the audience may feel them to be in their favor and wish them to return. It might force the network's hand to reinstate them if viewers express sympathy, or switch to other shows on GMA3, she said. In contrast, they can receive larger and better offers from other shows or networks. It will also depend on how significant their occupations are compared to their romantic relationship. It could lead to issues of regret and anger that could lead to their breakup if they are not on the same page, and one is more career-driven than the other, according to Hemmings. Joe Hemmings, a psychologist and relationship specialist, claims that there are three crucial elements that will determine whether TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's relationship will last, starting with the depth of their initial connection and how seriously they take each other. She said, "One would expect that they are a strong couple and will find some peace in comforting each other. It would appear that they were both separated and didn't want to declare their relationship until their divorces were officially finalized." TJ Holmes declared himself to be a proponent of marriage in 2014. In his recently discovered Entertainment Tonight audition tape, Holmes stated that marriage gets a poor rap so many times. "I'm such a supporter of marriage," remarked Holmes. He declared, "I want everyone to get married. Everyone should, in my opinion, and doing so will benefit you." According to information given exclusively to the U.S. Sun, Amy Robach left her $5.2 million marital home just days after it was learned that she had an alleged affair with co-host TJ Holmes. Amy and her husband Andrew Shue packed out of their lavish Soho apartment, a source who talked with the U.S. Sun claimed. According to the insider, this was a pre-planned move. You could consider it to be a lucky or terrible coincidence. In either case, Amy had intended to travel quietly. The insider said she couldn't have known that choosing a moving company with a hot pink truck would not have been the way to go. TJ and Amy were first seen in frightening photos by the Daily Mail when out on dates and even on a weekend getaway. According to recent charges, TJ, 45, had a committed relationship with Natasha Singh, a program producer, while he was a correspondent for GMA. The relationship clause for a BC talent, which the U.S. Sun was able to obtain, may have been broken when TJ allegedly started dating Natasha in 2016. This is according to a network insider who looked over a copy of the relationship clause. He also co-produced the film Gracie, which stars his well-known sister, and co-starred in other films, including Francis Ford Coppola's The Rainmaker. She was a businesswoman as well as the co-founder of the social networking site Cafe Mom, and a member of the board of directors for the charity organization Do Something. Amy Robach and Shue began dating in 2010, and they formally broke up in 2022. On October 27, 1977, Marilee Fiebig was born in the Czech Republic of the Congo. She lives in New York City and practices business and immigration law. Fiebig and TJ Holmes wed in 2010, and they now have a daughter named Sabine who is 9 years old. Brianna and Jaden Holmes, who TJ has with his ex-wife Amy Ferson, are also her stepchildren. Marilee is the Chief Diversity Officer for Save the Children and a fashion and entertainment executive, according to her Instagram bio. She also serves as a mentor for Unlock Her Potential and a trustee for Brooklyn Independent Middle School. Page 6 has learned from unnamed sources that David Muir, who featured alongside Robach in 20 Over 20, wants no part in the drama. They said that he was refusing. Despite being the evening news anchor, he seldom ever appears in the news. Because of his obsessive privacy, no one at ABC approved of the way Amy and TJ handled the situation. An analyst claims that the public's interest in their purported affair could push TJ Holmes and Amy Robach's marriage to the final test. Relationship specialist and psychologist Joe Hemmings discussed how the extremely public controversy surrounding the GMA3 co-anchors could make or destroy their relationship in an exclusive interview with the U.S. Sun. According to Hemmings, the couple's success will undoubtedly be a challenge and will absolutely test the dedication that they have for each other. It makes sense that talk show co-anchors are sometimes referred to as being in a TV marriage when two attractive people who work the same hours spend so much time presenting and rehearsing together. The genuine bond that holds individuals together, in her words, may also quickly develop into a more serious and emotional relationship. After Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' relationship was made public, Andy Cohen asked Gayle King what she thought of it. She said, "At first, I honestly thought, good on Good Morning America." When asked about the connection, they assert that they won't take them out of the air. It's two grown-ups who have agreed upon it. Gayle's opinion of the co-involvement hosts grew icier after learning more details. "Because there are families and children involved," she said, "I just think it's an awful circumstance and I keep thinking about that. That worries me a lot." A few of the stories Holmes has covered in his 19-year career as a journalist include the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in New Orleans, Louisiana, the Virginia Tech shooting in 2011, the Hudson River crash of U.S. Airways Flight 1549 in 2009, and the first presidential debate between then-Senators John McCain and Barack Obama. Amy Ferguson and Holmes were already divorced in 2007 despite having been married before. Brianna and Jaden are their two together. Holmes married Marilee Fiebig, his second wife, in March 2010. They were introduced via a common friend, Sabine, the couple's 9-year-old daughter. The connection between Holmes and his co-anchor Amy Robach was made public on December 1, 2022. TJ Holmes, a New York City resident, co-hosts Good Morning America, the most viewed morning news program in the country. After graduating from the University of Arkansas, Holmes, who is from West Memphis, Arkansas, began working at KSNF as a producer, assignment reporter, and weekend anchor, before departing to work as a general assignment reporter for the CBS News affiliate KTHV. He was only there for a brief period of time. However, Holmes was elevated to weekend anchor after a year. In 2012, Holmes made his late-night hybrid chat program Don't Sleep premiere. Since then, Holmes has been nominated for an NAACP Image Award. The Daily Mail claims that TJ Holmes and former GMA producer Natasha Singh started dating in 2016. Natasha, 37, and movie producer Garrett Brarin, who were married at the time, have since divorced. Even after Natasha went from GMA to CBS in 2017, the affair reportedly continued for 3 more years, till 2019. According to reports, TJ, 45, was able to maintain his marriage to Marilee Fiebig for the time being. In case the well-known alleged affair involving the GMA3 co-hosts is ever turned into a movie or television show, fans have already selected their dream cast. One Twitter user referred to the Stumptown actor by saying, "Michael Ealy is going to kill the character of TJ Holmes if Lifetime decides to turn this into a film." Another commenter said that Julie Bowen comes to mind for the role of Amy. One then proposed calling the movie the ABC Scandal and posted pictures of the actors sharing a mutual gaze. In 2020's Fatale, Michael played a wealthy married man who had a one-night stand, therefore he might be considered to have the requisite background for the role. Julie appeared in the 2021 drama film The Fallout about a school shooting, and had a supporting role in the comedy mixtape as Modern Family came to an end in 2020. Her stepson ignored Amy Robach by posting a photo of him and Andrew Shue, Amy's ex-husband, without Amy in it. Amy, 49, has moved out of the New York City apartment she previously lived with Andrew as a result of her scandalous liaison with TJ Holmes, 45. Amy's stepson Nathaniel Shue shared a family photo without her. Nathaniel posed with his 2 siblings on a green couch. He mentioned his father Andrew in the family message, but he made no mention of Amy. Nathaniel's Instagram image was titled, "Riders on the Storm." On to 23. TJ and Amy, who is married to Andrew Shue, were originally discovered having an affair after being seen together on what appeared to be multiple PDA-filled dates, and even taking a weekend getaway in November. The TV actors appeared to be close in pictures taken by DailyMail.com of them on November 10 enjoying a drink at a pub in New York City. Additionally, it was said that they frequently visited one another's Manhattan apartments. The two, who started hosting GMA3 in 2020, reportedly left on November 11 for a weekend getaway at a cabin in upstate New York. There were still 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach even enjoyed the holidays together, according to a source who talked with People magazine, and they are in love. Holmes filed for divorce on Thursday, and based on reports, Robach's marriage ended in August, according to public court documents. The insider claimed that the two had only begun dating following their respective breakups. The source made known 2 self-reliant adults who granted their consent were involved in this. They both divorced in August within a few weeks of one another. GMA3's Robach and Holmes will apparently be off-air until the network conducts an internal review, according to an ABC memo that DailyMail.com was able to get. Network fans are upset with the way the purported romance has been handled. One user tweeted, "What they did to TJ Holmes and Amy Robach is wrong because they don't violate any corporate policy or commit a crime. I believe that placing individuals on leave is wrong, unfair, and unjust. I believe that everyone should have free time after work and that whatever they do should be their business." One person said, "I am still incensed the way ABC is handling Amy and TJ. They are people I like, and I think it is their business what they do on their own time."